Hey you guys, good afternoon. My name is Lisa Kidd and I am here and I want to do a reading. And y'all know how I like to do. We are going to jump right in just so you guys know. I'm burning a road opener candle here today. So if you guys have been going through obstacles, even though I got the message today that Spirit says all roads are clear. Okay, these roads are clear. Spirit actually wanted me to come today and give and deliver a message of love. Okay, Spirit says people need to remember that they are loved right now. So I'm going to deliver a message of love. And yeah, we're going to talk about opening our roads and keeping our roads open. All right, while we're manifesting goodness and going and moving along our journey. Because right now, Spirit is like telling me, like, all day I've been doing different lives and stuff. And Spirit's like, the theme all day is courage, strength, right? And nurture. Okay, courage, strength, and nurture. So, yeah, let's jump right in. I do want to thank you guys for being here. Let's invite in our spirit guides, the divine, our angels and ancestors that are of our highest white light and highest regards to be here with us and be present with us today so that we can deliver a message that is well needed and needs to be here for all. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to use my Ganesha deck. You guys know this is my favorite. I like to find out my obstacles. I like to know what I'm up against. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I be want to know too much, right? Or how we're being affected. I feel like once I know what's wrong with us, what's wrong with the world or what's wrong with the collective, I have a better way of delivering ways for you to help, right? So I kind of like to, work from the problem. We need to work from the problem. Capacity to love. So Spirit's like, some of us are having such a hard time receiving love because we have a hard time giving love, right? And the thing is, this is not like because we're just evil people. This is because we've went through so damn much in our lives that we've just curled back into ourselves. Look at this trunk, right? We're like, I'm good as long as I'm safe over here, as long as I have love for me over here, and we've gotten comfortable with that. Spirit says it's time, and it was 222. It's time for us to open up our hearts, okay, and give the love that we want to receive. And you're not giving it from a place of despair. You're not giving it to receive it. You're giving it simply because you want to give it, which would mean it doesn't matter that person's outcome, if that person reciprocates you or not. You'll be okay. Why? Because you gave it out of love. Okay, because you wanted to. Spirit says finding our joy in things, finding delight in things is also another problem for us right now. Having fun, right? Taking the time, I feel like taking the time to find like new fun, Spirit says. Okay, and let's see, Spirit, what's one more obstacle we're going through? So we can get a broad range for our viewers. Oh, cultivation. So birthing the things that, like, so you guys have been manifesting, right? But you're having a hard time like cultivating your fields. So I feel like the seeds are planted. I'm seeing like someone harvesting, someone sowing different seeds and stuff like in the fields, right? And this is where our problem is coming in. We've got rain. We've had heavy rain. Oh my God, the sun was out so hot one day, it burnt half our crops. Right? I'm sick and I don't feel like going out and tending to the crops today. And I fell off from tending for my crops for a few days now. And I'm just having problems, like I said, bringing it into fruition. So this cultivation is, we're at the end of the cycle though. This is a 7 and 3. It's 37 is on this card. That's a 10. So we're at the end of the cycle. I feel like what it is though, like we're having a hard time coming together with our spiritual awakening and also the people and things that are in our lives. Okay, the people and things like that we have in our lives. We're having such a hard time coming together with those. Keeping our desires at bay so that we can take the time to let things grow. It's like we hurry up and rush back to the old before we have time to let things grow. Hold on, you guys. I got pizza. I'm sorry. And I don't want it to burn. I thought it was going to go off by now, but it has not went off. All right. I was hungry. But yeah, not letting things to grow. Finding our new music, Spirit says. Like, we're playing a new song and we're fine tuning our lives right now. And that's hard for us. That's hard for some of us. I also feel like nurturing ourselves. I feel like being gluttons with some certain things. Spirit's telling me alcohol is a big problem for some people here. Okay, on this journey. And I know I said this is going to be a message of love, but remember, we're starting with our obstacles, so we'll definitely get to all the love here soon. A lot of us are having issues because we're tied to our past with our sacral chakras. So and that's specifically for like a lot of the women here. So if you're noticing like that your creative power has been missing, your sex drive, things like that, your joy, it's directly tied to your sacral chakra. Okay, so you might want to try eating like lots of orange veggies and all types of stuff like that to help you kind of clear your system out. Spirit says you're all not also twisted and tied up about your finances, your home, things like that, safety, your root chakra issues, right? And so you're constantly overthinking these things. And when you do that, you can't manifest properly. Okay, so what I'm hearing Spirit say now is that really you need to shed. Anything that does not serve you at this time, it needs to be gone. Anything that's making your life, your job, your business, your love life, your friendships, anything that's making shit overcomplicated, it needs to go. Get you some water, guys. Drink you some water. Cleanse your system. Spirit says, allow yourself time for self-love and confidence and growth. A lot of us are blocking our own roads, right? And that's from that not giving that love, you know? But like I said, I feel like it's for some of us, we're literally incapacitated because we've just been through so much stuff. It makes it that much harder. Like, love who? I'm not loving nobody. I am not loving nobody. You know what, guys? Let's use this deck. I rarely use this deck. Inner strength. And what I said that earlier. Strength, courage, and love. Right? Some of us are so fragile and dry right now. And like we're breaking when really we have to realize that we're not dry at all. We're being rejuvenated, actually. Okay, but some of these changes and these transformations are really taking a toll on some. But know that your light is within you. It's just time right now to balance out your shadow side and your light side so that you can manifest. Allow yourself to be reborn. I hear the phoenix story, you know, the rose from the ashes, again and again, rebirths, again and again. This is another one. The thing is, you can keep being reborn over and over until you decide to love yourself the right way. And for some of you guys, you're in a relationship right now that's just no bueno for you. And Spirit says you have an angel of romance. Okay, so the angels are even wrapping their arms around you right now to love on you. They want to bring partners into your life. They want you to have a solid mate, but you've got to love yourself first. You don't have capacity to love anyone else until you love yourself fully. Until you are gentle and kind with yourself and give to yourself. Otherwise, you're looking for someone to fill. People cannot do that for you. And at this page in your book, Spirit says you know better. You know better. A lot of you guys need to do some soul healing, like because of all of these breaks that you've had. Like I said earlier, you need to cleanse that sacral chakra, cleanse your solar plexus so you can get your confidence back and see the light in yourself. Leave these partners alone that don't mean you any good. And when I say partners, when I say partners, relationships, things like that, you know your life. So that means anything that's interchangeable with that for you. So if I say that and you know, like, oh, I'm not even in a relationship, but you've been having issues at your job, that's the relationship I'm talking about. If you know that, and sometimes it may be not something that's happening to you right now. It might be something in the future. If it's not in the future, sometimes check around you, the energies that you know around you. It could be a message for someone that you know. Yeah, you got an angel of manifestation coming in. So a lot of you guys have been manifesting, like I said, but you got to keep that courage, that strength, and that love to bring everything together, to cultivate everything. That's the recipe. Courage is going to get you through. That consistency, okay, that's going to get you through. Being stronger, spiritually strong. And this is why it's so important to build up your spiritual strength, because once your spiritual strength is strong, nothing can stand against you. When God says it's for you, it's for you, who can be against that? Who can be against you? Who's gonna check you, boo? Who's gonna stop you when God says something's for you? No one. And that's God and the God in you. When you decide that something's for you, who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna tell you you can't have that? No one. You keep going. I just said you have angels that are rooting for you, that are literally working on your behalf. Some of you all need to balance your chakras. Okay, so as you're being rebirthed, as you're becoming back from these ashes this time, like I said, you're manifesting. You're going through this spiritual awakening. It's taking time for all things to come together, but you're literally about to have new jobs, new houses, new homes, new finances. Okay, all the abundance, all that prosperity that you've been wishing for is coming in. Some of you guys might be seeing 33, 333, 7s, 777. Okay, you have angels and ascended masters that are working on your behalf to align you and a spiritual partner right now at this time. You can't give up and stop working on yourself, though. So you, in the meantime, between time, take the time. Heal yourself, okay? Heal yourself. Put that light back into you until your mate arrives. Stop worrying about when they're going to get there. Stop worrying about, is this the one? If you got to say, is this the one? It's not the one. Spirit just said. If you got a question and get a tarot reading and stuff and be like, is this the person? Is this the situation? The situation for you watching this video right now, you will know. You're going to automatically know and be like, this is for me. This is what I've been waiting on. I manifested this. And you're going to be sure in it. Until then, Spirit says, like I said earlier, take time. Find time for joy in your life. Bring joy back into your life. Pleasure yourself. Yeah, pleasure yourself too. Spirit said in all ways, pleasure yourself. Take care of you. Play. What? That's what Spirit just, listen. Angel of white light. You have an angel of white light surrounding you. You are protected right now. Everything that you are manifesting is coming in. I'm not going to quit saying that. You also have, you're surrounded by angels right now. You also have an angel of healing. So that's why you need to be doing the work right now. Because Spirit just said, like, you actually have an angel that's taking the time to assist your ass. Okay, so don't waste that angel's time because angels are busy. So if this is you and you know that I'm talking to you, Spirit just said if you might like stars. Something about stars. Your name could be Star. Karen, Kevin, okay? If this message is for you, if you hear that though, like, you literally have like angels around you right now. They're working on you mainly when you're sleeping at night. You might want to try, some of you guys, if you're going through a really tough time, try doing a Banco Blano cleanse, and that's on my channel too, how to make it, but you can look it up and find recipes everywhere, but there's actually, I'll tag a link below. But yeah, try doing a Blanco Baño. Sevens again. Ones, because you're at the beginning of this new cycle, right? Like I said, these old cycles are complete, but you still got healing to do. So don't stop working on yourself. Continue. Keep your strength and keep being strong until these things start manifesting in the physical. Because the thing is that they've already manifested in the spiritual. They're there. You have them. Now you're waiting on this love, these lifestyles, these things to come to you in the physical. Spirit says if you want, you can do some candle magic as well. But the Baño Blanco, and then after you do that, sleep in some white sheets. Do that bath 3 days in a row. Okay, I think that's going to help you to remove some of that dead skin, right? And it really is a good bath for your skin. It's a milk bath, and it's really good for your skin. So, Yeah, try that Banco Blanco. Some of you guys' birthdays are September 25th, 7/25, November 20th. Right? So some of you guys have birthdays coming up, November 20th. I'm hearing Libra and Sagittarius, okay? An angel of clear sentience. That's me. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, but seriously, like you are also waking your senses. Like I said, so some of you guys that are going through this spiritual awakening, you are literally awakening your spiritual senses. So you're going to be you might be a little bit sensitive right now in that area. Okay? You might be a little sensitive in that area right now. Let's move some of these cards out the way. I brought this deck up. I haven't used it in so long. So let's use it. We're going to use all the decks I don't use anymore. Oh, look. They got so much stuff to say. Whoa, now. Peace. Share your gifts. Right? Some of you guys are just looking for peace of mind. Spirit says meditate. You'll also find true peace in being yourself, living out loud. Like I said, getting rid of those chakra ties, those sacral chakra ties, those soul ties. Some of you might need to do a cord cutting. Get out and share your gifts. Some of you guys are spiritualists, right? So you guys are other spiritual leaders that are supposed to be in the community, and you're building yourself up. How are you going to build the community if you haven't healed yourself? Heal yourself. Okay, take your time. Do the work. Time is an illusion, first of all. Why I say take your time. Take your time, do your work, but literally, time is a damn illusion. So, yeah, just do the work. You have time. Trust me, if you do the work, you're going to have plenty of time to do what you need to do. Only time you're not going to have time to do what you need to do is if you don't do the work, who knows what the hell. And I'm not saying that like as a fear tactic, like, oh, something's going to happen to you. No, but I'm just saying like, I don't know, Spirit tells me that you are guaranteed that if you do the work, you will have time. You will have the time for the love. You will have the time, and my candle just went out. That's confirmation. You will have the time for all of that. You will not run out of time. The Spirit says you are now running out of time, right? Because they don't want to keep getting the promises and things like that. You've got to have the confidence in yourself and love yourself enough because you know. Spirit says you know better, right? Listen, spiritual journey is not easy. And some of you guys have asked Spirit for monumental things. So while they're working hard, you have to work hard too to get those things. And they need to make sure that you're strong, that you can be a warrior, right? You can't be a warrior. If you can't be strong in little, how are you going to be strong in what's big? How are you going to fulfill all these things that you're manifesting and that you want and you desire? Are you going to have the courage to keep it? Are you going to be confident enough and have the strength to keep them once you get them? No, Spirit would not waste that. They would give it to someone who's ready. You have to make sure that you are ready. That's your job. Okay, Spirit says, though, make a wish. This goes right back. So you are manifesting right now. Anything that you want can happen. And I feel like this card right here is, to me, it's like the 10 of Cups to me. I feel like you have ultimate coming in. But Spirit says for now, as you go through this, once again, a 7, spiritual transformation, and a 3. Once again, as you go through this spiritual transformation and you allow yourself and your energies to come together, allow yourself to be planted and to grow. Go out into nature. When you're lost, look, this looks like a labyrinth to me. When you're lost, like take your time, go through labyrinths and meditate. Okay, some of you guys might want to walk through one of those. Spiritual knowledge is being given to you at this time. 11, the number of ascended masters. Okay, so they're talking to you right now. They're telling you, speak your truth. Be easy. Peace, again, coming up. It's right here. Your life is an adventure. Keep going. Okay, so you've got to create your own reality. Like, we can't make these up. These cards could not have fallen any more clear. Some of you guys are priestess, but you won't go into your calling. Okay, you won't go into your calling. You're too busy worried about like what's happening. So Spirit's like, it's time for you to step back. Okay, it's time for you to step back. Some of you guys, your angels, your spirit team, they will be reaching out to you in your dreams and things like that. If you have a dream catcher or anything like that above your bed, but some of your spirit guys, they are reaching out to you in your dreams at nighttime. Like I said, your angels, they are working on you at nighttime. These cards are just confirmation that's coming out, right? That's crazy. We just got the angel of healing working on you at night, and then like I said, your dreams, and I'm like, they're definitely working on you at night. They're bringing you together. Here's a three of cups. They are definitely bringing you together with the people that you desire, the companions that you desire. But until then, end the cycle. I cannot make this up. End the cycle. What did I say in the beginning? Music. Play your own music. And some of you guys, this is music healing. Some of you guys will be using music to heal. So maybe that's what Spirit was telling me in the beginning when I was saying play your own songs and things. You're going to be using music to heal. Show gratitude in the meantime for where you've gotten yourself, okay? Where Spirit has brought you thus far. Don't be a stinkerbutt and be like, oh, well, I'm like a little brat. Like, oh, I ain't got my love yet, so I ain't got nothing to be thankful for. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Spirit says keep going. Keep going and you will have success. And I promise that's the last one I'm taking. Okay? All right, no, it's not. Because you're like a pearl. Spirit's like, so pearls, like, you know, they're not just there nice. Like, they're born 21. Some of you guys are being brought together with your soulmates and things like that, okay? Someone that mirrors you. So, like I said, it's a spiritual union where you guys are going to balance each other out. But pearls are made, like, through, like, sand and grit getting in the clam, and them trying to like basically get it out, and it forms a big old hunk. Like, it's actually a painful process. I think some people say clams can't feel. Some people say it's painful for the clams to make them. So I don't know. I would think that it would be tongue-tied. I would think that it would be painful. But if it's not painful, it's at least annoying, right? So the stuff that you've been going through in your life, it's like you're trying to stay breathing and shit. Like, every time you open your mouth for a breath, something flies in there, you know? Like, so I'm sure that that's just damn annoying at this point. And it's like, when? And Spirit says there's new beginnings coming soon. Like I said at the beginning, the roads are open. You've got to walk through them now. You've got to stay, what's it called? Consistent and motivated enough. And like I said, when you're not motivated, just consistent enough to allow them to come in. You've got to keep your healing. You can't give up. Okay, when you don't do those things, Spirit says you're blocking your abundance. Okay, you're blocking it. Your Ace of Cups moment is there. You're at the beginning. Like I said, the roads are open. You're at the beginning. Now we've got to draw things into us. It's that fresh start, right? Right after the fire, the phoenix, we're coming back. Spirit says you got to balance, but you're learning still. You're still learning. So don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay to let loose sometimes. Okay, that's crazy how these cards fell, like, for this deck. Like, we're going to end it there, though, because I can just go all day, I can tell, on that deck. And it's wild because it's not like, because I know that deck, it goes together. So I'm sure that the cards, I could just be read together, but it really goes with what we're talking about here today. Right? That's been like I said, that's been a theme all day. The Ten of Swords, you're overthinking. You're overthinking things. You're thinking that you're at a deadly end, and then you're not. And Spirit says now you've got to make the choice and the decision which way you want to move with this Two of Swords. Okay, are you going to stay here and stay stuck? Or are you going to get out here and see this world? You know, and stop being a scary butt. Stop being worried. You know, are you going to really trust Spirit? You either trust Spirit or you trust Spirit. Like, do you trust Spirit for real, or you just say you trust Spirit for real? Right? That's the talk that we have to have with ourselves. Because if you trust, it's time for you to get out and see the world, baby. Some people is on here, yes, Spirit says, but you're like double thinking things. You're delaying your process of you getting going. Get going. Get going. Start moving. Get going. Spirit has so much to give you. And I know this message might seem harsh, but that's the love. Spirit has so much to give you. They just want you to get your passion, your fire back, feeling good about yourself, feeling beautiful again. The Queen of Wands is someone sexy, right? They said do a love spell on yourself. Okay, get your passion, your fire, your mojo back. Keep it going so you can desire and keep creating these things that you want in your life. Right? So I think some parts of the message is a little harsh, but overall I feel like it's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful message. Spirit says you are on a journey right now to finding what you're on a journey for, you finding love and bringing love to you, right? So this new move that you're about to make, it's not about really just it's about that capacity to love and bringing it in. You're about to go see the world and meet people and things and get a new that new passion, that new fire into your life. Okay, it's about this time, it's about you creating the things that you love, not doing things other people's way. You don't have to work a nursing job just to be safe, or an accounting job just to be safe because that's what your parents did. You don't have to do that anymore. You can finally go out and explore the things that you love and that you want to do and put the thoughts into your passions. And that's where you're going. Death and rebirth. I told you, you guys are going through a cycle. Okay, you're like the phoenix rising. All that old shit is being put to the end now, though. So only thing you need to do is to keep moving forward. Let those people go. Let those dead things go. Let that dead waste go. Spirit says there's been some people that have done some things behind your back. Let it go. But you got to make the choice. You got to make the choice. You got new beginnings here with the Fool card. You got new beginnings. But you have to make the choice, okay? Are you going to choose going out and learning this new life over yourself? Put into these old cycles. Stop overthinking things. Don't tell too many people your ideas right now. As far as if you're moving, they will be speaking against you, I feel. If they're not speaking against you directly, they might go tell other people your business, and then they be like, oh, at least I ain't about to do shit and this and that. Don't tell nobody. Okay? Don't tell anyone. The Fool card. Like I said, you've got a new beginning. Get going with this Eight of Wands here. You got to make a choice that your desires and your passions are just as important as anything else. Okay? It's just as important as anything else. Spirit just sang that old school escape song to me, that kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Spirit literally wants you to untie your shoes and chill and relax. Just kick it for a minute. Enjoy yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, okay? You're going to have victory. You know, but you've got to decide on what you love, what you want, where you want to put your passions and things at. Spirit, is there any more messages for the collective today? Spirit says you've also got to be a little bit tighter with your money, right? These new beginnings, I'm not going to say tighter, but make better decisions on the things that you decide to bring into your life and come together with. Okay? You won't have to overthink things so much. And it's the end of a financial struggle, I feel, for you, for some of you. But you won't have to overthink so much if you make a plan, put a plan in action in place, okay? Things won't be so hard. You can enjoy yourself and, you know, build the life that you desire, is what Spirit just said. But you just got to keep things in perspective as you're building. Spirit says, yeah, some of these people that's around you, leave them behind. Okay, some people, like I said, they're talking bad about you. They don't mean you any good, and they're going to cause you to struggle. Certain friends and things that you have around with this Five of Wands and this Seven of Swords here, that you need to choose whether you're going to keep in your life or let go. Spirit says some of you guys need to do a fire ceremony and literally burn them, like burn those connections, burn those ties. There are certain people that will bring you down. Okay, you know, the crabs in a barrel, that's what they are. Every time you keep getting up, the habits, the things that you engage in with these people, if they're not just an outright person, or their energy, right? Their energy just getting on you. As you're reaching and creating, their energy touching you, it slows you down and makes you have to start all the way over. Stop that, Spirit says. Some of you guys are supposed to be moving away, or traveling. Spirit says you don't want to get going on this new journey. You're scared. Spirit says no. Go. Go. Okay, go. Like I said, they say you're overthinking your new beginnings. Whenever you get a new beginning, you start to overthink it. They are bringing you together with a stable force. They're trying to bring you together within your finances right now, right? So these creative desires and things that they want you to make the choice to birth into this world are going to help you to make the coin to get to where you need to be. On this way, I feel like for some of you guys, but you guys, you just have to have, you got to have the strength to decide that you're going to go at this with passion and fire. And the thing is, you're going to have strength because you've got to go at it alone. And that's where some of us fuck up, because we're like, I don't want to be alone. What am I going to get? Listen, this is your journey. You've got to have strength. Otherwise, you're going to keep going through these cycles, Spirit says, forever. And I don't mean just this lifetime. I mean forever. Spirit says until then, you've got to set boundaries. You've got to use your power to embrace these new beginnings. Once again, this fertility. So I'm going to leave that there, because I feel like when Spirit starts repeating that, it's, you know, like I said, it's been iterated enough. So yes, some of you guys have to go out into the world to birth what you want to bring forth. You're going to have to go out here. You're going to have to stop being scared. Put your big boy drawers, your big girl panties on. Or big boy panties and big girl drawers, whatever. I don't know. Put it on and get out here, okay? Get out here and enjoy this world and what it has to offer, and watch you be so fruitful. You're going to be like, why did I stay broke and struggling for so long? I could have been out here. Spirit says, I could have been out here. Let's see what's going to happen to y'all finances if you go. Okay, Spirit, what's going to happen to these people's finances, to their prosperity? Anything you want, you can create it. So if you say that you want $1 million, like, that's what's going to happen. You can get out here and make these things grow. You've got all the tools right now, Spirit says. So stop sitting there thinking somebody just said, like, oh, I got to wait so I can get my website done. I got to wait and get this done. No, you have all the tools, because the tools is within you. You've got all the tools you need right now. What you waiting on? Spirit says you stop, but if you got to not let your codependencies get in the way. Your codependencies getting in the way is what's going to slow you down from what you're creating. Spirit said they had to throw that in there. That's what's going to slow you down, though, from what you're creating. Spirit says you got to protect yourself. It's going to be a fight. Your codependencies, it's a fight. Okay, and you really going to have to fight. For some of you guys, you stay out in nature. Get some nature. Okay, get some nature medicine and things like that so you can grow. Spirit says you literally have new beginnings in finance, though. Okay, and I feel like finance is going to be coming in for you very quickly. You're going to have luck here with this ginseng. Okay, you're going to have luck. You're going to have strength. I feel like for a lot of you guys, though, this slippery elm and this ginseng, I was asking about money, you guys, but Spirit is just going to say abundance, period, love. I normally use my herbal tarot deck for money issues, but Spirit's like, no, this slippery elms, they should, listen, we about to manifest this new love into your life, okay? Where it's going to be slippery when wet. You're going to need a sign up to say that, okay? Because that's how this person is going to have you feeling. That's what Spirit is trying to grow for you right now. But you got to keep your codependencies under control so that you can create this new world that you desire. Okay, you got to stop going backwards and fighting against the same things, because that's what's happening to your luck. Like, you'll get in these phases of luck, but then that's what happens. Your codependencies take over and it just throws you off. So while I said, yes, enjoy yourself, you got to find new ways to enjoy yourself. And I think I said that at the very beginning as well. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and get a good message. That was too many. I'm not taking them. Okay, we're going to get a good message for us to end the day with. Now, since Spirit want to talk about love, let's get this soulmate deck here. Let's get this soulmate deck. Spirit, can we have a message before we leave out today? Life is tough, but so are you. And that's it. Life is tough, but so are you. You got this. You done came this far. Don't give up on them big dreams yet, okay? You's a warrior. You can handle that big stuff. You got it. All right, you guys, I appreciate you being here with me today. Thank you for taking the time to join me. I hope you guys like my videos. If you do, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. It helps the algorithms and stuff like that so other people can find the channel. And so, you know. Anyways, I appreciate you much, and things big and small. I appreciate our ancestors, our spirit guides, our angels, and the divine for being here with us today as I was able to deliver this message. I will talk to you soon. And you all have a beautiful afternoon. I'm a rapper now.